We're pretty much the same guys. I mean, in a lot of ways that we've always been. Only we kind of become better versions of ourselves over time.
I think that's true.
And, we just love it. I mean, our thing is like, if you're not having fun doing this, then you're doing it wrong.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
That should go for everything that anyone
Look at your
does
life.
as
If
a
you're not
profession.
having fun in it,
Yeah.
if you're not having fun doing it, then you're doing it wrong. Because it really, I mean, somebody said something like a couple weeks ago that really resonated with me. Perspective is everything.
Yeah.
And it's the difference between going through an ordeal or going through an adventure.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And you can have two people experiencing the exact same thing, going out on jet skis in the ocean, and, all of a sudden it goes from a sunny day to a crazy stormy day, and they come in and one person says, it was the worst day of my life and I never want to experience that again. And another guy's like, that was the best. Like,
Right.
I can't wait to do that again.
Yeah.
I'll never have a jet ski trip that was as exciting as that.
Yeah, right.
And literally, it's
Right.
literally that.
Yeah.
It's literally that's exactly what's happened to us before. We're on tour, and a bunch of stuff can go wrong. Or even when we were working on the album, actually, it's stuff was going wrong in different ways, just as it does in anybody's life. Like for in our band, an album usually gets made over the course of like a year. So if you think back to your own life, like what in the last year, all the good and the bad that's piled up over that much time, like you find yourself in these situations where sometimes you go like, God, why are so many difficult things happening to me at once? And that, for example, led to our first single, Heavy. Like that was that feeling of like, oh my God, like why are there so many stressful things going on at the same time? And it's not funny at the point in time in which it's happening. You look back on it and it's the perspective that makes you go like, wow, that was really crazy, and you can like kind of laugh about it.
Right.
But yeah, there's also, it helps build on like
too. Yeah,
community of our.
There's all that stuff is in there, and
Yeah.
and it's not like we don't do things perfectly, obviously, and we don't have we're not always in the right perspective individually, but collectively we always seem to pull each other back in and wrangle each other back in, and
that makes sense.
and that's something that's very special within our band.